Hey guys, today I wanted to go over how to start a business as a veteran from the military. I understand that a lot of you guys are struggling with that. We help a lot of veterans all across the country help start, grow, and scale their businesses. We're veterans as well. We have a mission. As veteran business owners, we want to help as many veteran business owners as possible. So today I wanted to go over the very basics on starting a business as a veteran. Now, once you're getting out of the military, there's a lot of different changes that occur. We're not talking about, body changes. Obviously, you'll probably end up gaining weight if you don't stick to your routines, all of that. We're going to dive into that in a little bit. But one of the things I wanted to have you guys get out of this today is to let you guys know that there's going to be some struggles. It's going to be okay, though, as you transition out of the military, as you transition out of that atmosphere and into the civilian life. There's a lot of different changes that happen, but the first thing you want to do before you even get out, or if you just got out, try to track down the Boots to Business program. That is this program right here. We went through it. It does go over a little bit of stuff. This kind of goes over the back end of like, hey, this is how you start a business from a small business administration standpoint. It's a good resource to use, but what I always recommend is to start with that, but get mentorship and coaching from people that are actually running a business out in the civilian world, because that's going to get you immediate it's going to get you immediate results. Understand exactly what the market is like, because this is a college type program. This is immediate results if you get people directly that are running businesses currently. That's going to help you out. One thing a lot of people always ask us, do you need a college degree to actually be successful in business? The answer is no. I say that with a grain of salt because myself and my business partner, we both have college degrees. I have a master's in marketing for businesses. He has an MBA in business. But have they really truly helped us? Not as much as you would think they did. We used our GI Bills to get them, so we can definitely relate to that. If you have your GI Bill and that's what you want to do, definitely do something with it. But don't rely on the college degree to teach you things about business, because the problem with college degrees, they are outdated. They're not as up to date as real life situations. So, if you're just like us, where you went in the military, you were deployed a couple of times, all of that information, and then you understand what real life is all about. You understand the real life circumstances at play. So don't rely on the college degree in order to get your business going. You need to find someone that's already running a business that can relate to you, that can understand the paths that you're taking as well. The big thing that you need to do, though, that we always tell everybody, regardless of what industry they're going in, we help with tons of industries all across the country. They're all veteran-owned businesses. We focus on everything from deck builders to solar companies to custom arcade cabinets, things like that. But the thing that you need to understand is that you need to understand your why. Your why is by far the most important thing. If you're doing it just to make money, that is not a good enough why. You need to go back to the drawing board. You need to understand, because once you start making money, you just incur bigger problems. You start having different problems than what you're having now. Having money is a good way to have a safe haven for you and your family. We're not discouraging that by all means, but you need to understand that just because you're trying to make money as a small business, most small businesses are not going to make enough money to credit the amount of time that they invest. So keep that in mind. As a small business owner, you're going to invest a lot more time. That's why we think as veterans, two other veterans, that we are primed to actually increase the amount of veterans that are in the business area, because we understand a lot of the struggles and a lot of the pain that people go through. We have the mental capacity to push through it, to fight to what we want, and that's how you can understand your why. If you can break down your why into a couple different things, understanding what it is you're trying to do, who you're trying to serve it for, and what they can accomplish with it, that's going to make you go a lot further with your business. Now, if you can understand your why, you're ready to move on to the next thing, which is you need to source out other stuff with like-minded individuals. What I mean by that is you have great skill sets. Everybody has great skill sets that they are able to accomplish, that they are able to do. But the problem with it is that a lot of people try to do everything by themselves. They try to go for the cheapest options. Don't go for the cheapest options. If you go for the cheapest options, you're going to be stuck in your head with trying to find the cheapest option every single time. You need to stop doing that as soon as possible. Find the one that's going to help you, that's going to teach you how to do it, and to help you and your business grow the best way possible. If it is the cheapest one, that is fine, but you need to break down why you're going with them, not just the price. You can always make more money. Keep that in mind. The next thing you need to do is you need to create a routine. The military was great at giving us a routine. We wake up early, go do PT, go to work, all of this stuff. But in order to be successful as a business owner, you have to stick to a routine. I try to tell people every single day in our coaching program, if you don't have the standards to stay in shape, to wake up early, to put in the work that you're trying to do, then why do you think your employees are going to be able to do the same thing? They're not going to be able to do the same thing. They're going to look at you, they're going to think about what you're doing, and they're going to do the total opposite. If you set those standards by creating that routine, you're going to become way more successful than you ever thought possible. And then the last thing is you need to build a team. Just like in the military, you have a team for everything that you do. If you're able to build that team, you're able to become a successful entrepreneur. Entrepreneurship is not for the weak-minded. It's not for the faint of heart. It is a struggle every single day. And an individual can be beaten every single time. But if you go up against a team, you are going to become unstoppable. You need to develop your team. Building your team by setting that routine, by creating those standards and teaching them to understand your why. And that's how you're going to create a very successful business for you and your family.